Home to millions of trees and animal species, Ghana's rainforest covers 10.2% of the nation's land size. Each day, research has it that 137 plant and animal species are lost to human activities. This is evident here in the Ashanti region, where Epiasewa and his sister have been farming for years. They depend solely on the rainforest. The soil is good for planting virtually everything. Noted for root crops, this year they planted cassava. No manure is needed, so they leave the cassava in the forest until it's ready.
Manchini do about 1 year, by 2-3 months na abo. Ne yashasi ya yitu. Yitu nso it mean the big require bunch more. It be the binso eko fufu.
But the rainforest is depleting at a fast rate. By the turn of the century, more than 10 million hectares of rainforest had been lost to subsistent agriculture and lumbering, leaving about 2 million hectares only. As the rainforest depletes, so are the animal species in the rainforest. Elephants, tigers, leopards, red colobus monkeys are all in extinction in Ghana. Housing the largest lake in West Africa also in the Ashanti region is Lake Bosumtwi, the source of tourism and livelihood for over 24 surrounding villages. Abono is one of such villages that has benefited from this 78 meters deep lake. Discovered in 1640, fishing is what is predominantly done here. 10 meters wide and 14 meters long. The lake over the past 16 years has shrunk by some 25 meters.
From 92, about 25 meters an hour. Adequema in Sui Avino. First, on the Yama Obia quite enough for a Wunsuno. The thing comforted the Funya Wunsuno. And tell me when your mabu a Wunsuno.
But there is a ray of hope. Having seen that the lake is their only source of livelihood and is being threatened, chiefs around the lake and their subjects have commissioned tree planting around the lake. Farming activities close to the lake in certain villages is now prohibited. Gradually creeping in on most natural resources is climate change, and the Poti Falls located in the eastern region is not immune. This is also threatening the jobs of most tour guides, and Emmanuel Latte is one. Discovered in the early 50s, the Poti Falls is a falls from the head of a rock. It descends into a valley at 30.3 meters deep. The falls hasn't been a major source of tourism in the country. It's drying up because the rainfall has not been consistent. About 5 years ago, the sound of the falls was about 65% decibels, but this has dropped drastically to 7 decibels. Poti Falls used to spread and cover this whole place only 2 2 years ago.
Because of the low rainfall, at least if it didn't rain up to 2 weeks, the fall will stop falling. So we are praying that there should be more rain around this area.
Fortunately, the country has many of such falls scattered around, though it is not well established. Chenku Falls is one in Dodowa from the Chenku River. Not much human activity is done around it, so the speed, the flow and beauty are unprecedented. Farming close to the falls is thus a major threat to the falls, which could contribute immensely to tourism, the third highest source of income for the nation. Ayensudu, a small village in the central region, and its market day is every Tuesday. Fantikenke, a delicacy in the region, is made out of maize and plantain leaves. The biodiversity in this region is displayed in this market. Fish production is what it shares with other coastal cities like the Greater Accra region and the Volta region. It is expected to be a bumper harvest for fish in the rainy season, but this is not happening at all at the shores, and petrolling is a major setback.
When you use do petroling, you use 2 boats, so it covers a very extensive area. And in trawling, they trawl everything, including the juveniles and even the eggs. The juveniles are supposed to be the ones to grow to become big fishes. So when you take them out of the sea at that tender age, you are destroying the grounds where they have to breed. You see, and that has actually affected the industry to a very large extent.
Western region, noted for fishing, harbour, agriculture, among others. The largest attraction to this region is oil. At Cape 3 Point, the sea here is said to harbour about 2 million barrels of oil, and young men in the village cannot wait to see the benefits of the oil. Lagoons, depressions on the seashore line that accumulate large amounts of marine water during high tides in Ghana. Beshi, Nungwa, Salt Pond are among the numerous lagoons in the country. But the highest threat to lagoons is again human activities. Arguably the most polluted in the world is the Kole Lagoon in the Greater Accra region. The Kole Lagoon, once relished for its attractive scenery and its abundant stock of fish, is virtually dead. Water hydrants and other vegetations have that proliferated the lagoon, depriving the lagoon of oxygen. It is the principal outlet to the sea. A common resource in the eastern and western region is mining. It rakes the country's highest income together with agriculture. Rich in gold, the country also mines diamonds and other mineral resources. Excavations in these areas has disturbed both substrates and habitats for biodiversity. Environmental challenges are perhaps the biggest mishap associated with this economically rich natural resource. Desertification is a phenomenon gradually threatening the 3 northern regions of Ghana. But lumbering perhaps is done in this part of the country more than anywhere else. Bushfires and excessive fuel wood gathering from the vegetation continues to limit conservation in the savanna ecosystem.
Adini nanda kiwalera.